lesson, we are going to learn to conjugate AR verbs. We've been talking about conjugating for several months. You have learned to conjugate a few irregular verbs such as tener. Remember? Tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tienen. You learned tener que, estar, estoy, estás, está, estamos, están, ser, soy, eres, es, somos, son, and most recently the verb ir, voy, vas, va, vamos, van. In this lesson, we are going to focus on the present tense of AR verbs. Okay, so here's a little overview of each of the sections and what you're going to do in each section. The first section, engage. Verbs are words that describe what a person can do. We have learned in Spanish that the infinitive form of verbs ends either in ER, IR, or AR. In this lesson, we will be talking about verbs that end in AR. And we are going to discuss activities that you do with these verbs that end in AR. How many AR verbs do you know? Brainstorm. List as many as you can. I've started the list for you. Cantar. You notice the AR ending. Cantar means to sing. And the next word on my list for you is bailar. And you'll notice again, AR ending. Bailar means to dance. What AR verbs do you know? List as many as you can. Then we'll move down into this explore section. This is where you're actually going to learn how to conjugate AR verbs. We'll start with a read, the read section. In the read section, I have posted a PowerPoint that explains how to conjugate AR verbs and gives you some practice. Then in the watch section, I have a video to Senor Jordan, and he reviews how to conjugate AR verbs. And then finally, in the do section, I have a link to Quizlet where you will practice learning some new AR verbs, review some old AR verbs, and practice the AR verb endings. In the Explore More, there is a link to more practice. Explain. Now we're going to put this all together. Now, you don't have to do all of these sections in one day. It's probably better if you don't. But nonetheless, in the Explain section, you're going to put together the information you learned in Explore, and we'll just see what we come up with. So what you're going to do, choose 2 of the sentences below and create a picture for each sentence. You may draw the picture or take a photo. The pictures will illustrate the sentences you choose. For example, ella. Ella means she. Estudia. Estudia is the conjugated form for ella of estudiar. She studies en la clase, in the class. So I would draw a picture of she studies in the class. I would draw a picture of a girl studying in a classroom. Then I would paste that picture into this section. Now, you can't do the one I just did. Choose 2 from this list, figure out what it means, and then illustrate it. Please try to figure them out without using a translator. Okay, after the explain, we go down to evaluate, to a little self-check. How are we doing? On Wednesday, I will post a self-check assessment in the Google Classroom, and you can see how well you're understanding the concepts we're learning this week. On Thursday, for Elaborate, I will post in the Google Classroom an additional activity for you to practice conjugating AR verbs. Finally, express. It says, write a reflection essay. Actually, I don't need you to write a reflection essay. I just want you to explain how to conjugate the verb hablar. Give me step-by-step instructions on how to conjugate each form of the verb hablar. That's the lesson. In the Google Classroom, I will post this lesson as an activity, and it will be this particular document, and you will work your way through it doing the activities as I have explained them. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and I will help you out.